Good morning, Findlay Dreamers.
Good morning, Mrs. Adams.
And good morning, Findlay Scholars.
Good morning,
Good morning, Mr. Miller.
Good morning, Findlay family.
Good morning,
Mr. Kirby.
Yes, and good morning, Mr. Kirby and Dominic and Josiah. Glad you're here.
It's a terrific Tuesday, especially because Dominic and Josiah are with us. And there's some special things about today. Some people talk about Groundhog Day, which is kind of a fun thing to celebrate and talk about. Not very scientific, but fun to do every year and think about spring coming. But another important thing is that February is Black History Month, but I want us to think about that in a different way. I'd like us to think about that Black history is American history. And this is not something we do in 1 month. Our goal is that we study all cultures and all sorts of things that happen in the world in the past and now all the time. And you can tell that in the books that you're reading, in the topics that you're studying in class. So even though we emphasize a certain group or women's history or Latina history, let's think about how we can be inclusive, which is a fancy way of saying everybody a part of our community, and honor all the wonderful ways that make each of you individual and your families special, because that's what we're about at Findlay.
Yes, I want to re-emphasize that. It's just not about the month of February. It's every day, every minute, every week, whatever the time frame is, we celebrate all of you. The inclusivity is so important at Findlay, and that's what we stand on every day. That's what we value so much. So I really appreciate those statements to start off this morning meeting. And I have to give you the great news, especially to fifth graders. Right now, I'm going to announce the cool kids that have been selected. And they're selected because 1, they went through an interview. 2, they filled out an application. And 3, their references from the teachers. The teacher said, these students are ready to be leaders to help the school community. So I'm going to name them by class. Mr. Williams' room, Haley, Victoria, Prashna, Prashina, and Jenna. Mrs. Smith's room, Trudy, Xavier, Rosaline, Liliana, Susan, Supriya, and Darian. And then Mrs. Boudreau's room, and we have one of them on here right now. Nia, Jasmine, Vanessa V, Brianna, Harmony, Dominic. I'm just waiting for his, oh, he's nodding, good. Ruby, Katana Mason, Mauricio, and Janaya. Congratulations for working through the process. That's success in itself. So we're proud of you. And guess what? We'll be seeing you tomorrow, Miss Moulton and I, to talk about what it is to be a leader and show evidence of that throughout the school this year, the rest of it. Thanks.
That's exciting. And what a great opportunity for growth for all of these students to share their stories and their experience and be a part of something bigger as a group and as a team. It's really heartening for me. Speaking of the leaders here on this screen, I wonder if anyone has a shout out.
I have a shout out.
Shout out.
I have a shout out to Miss Bujo because she's kind and she takes care of us all the time and she helps us learn.
Thanks, Dominic.
I have a shout out.
Shout out.
I have a shout out to Ms. Boudreaux for helping us with math and keeping us on track when we need help.
Awesome. Couple of lucky students here and a lucky teacher, I would say, as well. So thank you for your contributions. You know, we look ahead to the future. As Mrs. Adams said, we're looking forward to spring, which, as she also indicated, no matter what a groundhog does or can communicate to us, the first day of spring this year is March 20th. So that's way more than 6 weeks anyway. So, but we can still look forward to that. Just like we can look forward to the future and future opportunities. And I hope you don't forget to watch that video for your family night event so that we can put $50 into your college savings account. Now I think it's time for us to share in our collective commitment to our own education and to what the future might hold, which could be a college or a training program. Either way, we got our eye on the target and we're proud of you. So without any further to do or ado, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does fifth grade graduate?
2032.
2, 4, 6, 8. When does fourth grade graduate? 20, 33. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does third grade graduate? 20, 34. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does second grade graduate? 20, 35. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does first grade graduate? 20, 36. 2, 4, 6, 8. When does kindergarten graduate? 20, 37. Family dreamers, dream big. Dream big. We believe. Whole heart. Be the change. Be the change. And then wait.